yourself on the flight deck, you don't just put on a yellow shirt. The yellow shirts have been up there for a while. They've been blue shirts, and they're more or less hand-picked.
One guy you really have to trust that nobody can look at or anything is the guy that hooks you up on the catapult. There's no check on him.
This isn't your everyday team, you know, football players or baseball player. The one thing that we have to look out for is the next guy. What he does can cause my life, and what I do can cause his life.
To someone who hasn't experienced it, it's hard to describe the danger so that you can adequately appreciate it. Gas is coming out of the engine. It's real easy to lift somebody's feet out from under them or send them flying down the flight deck. And obviously we are a floating island, so that if you don't stay on the flight deck, you're going to get real wet.
Airborne.
The flight deck is like a ballet, except instead of petite ballerinas, you have 60,000-pound airplanes.
For instance, in the position that I stand, I have maybe 3 or 4 airplanes blowing on me. So I gotta be eyes behind my back to see those airplanes, because I gotta look the other way in order to keep the operation going. It's very easy for any one of us to really get hurt. For instance, I might be taxiing an airplane and somebody else is taxiing an airplane right into me. I depend on one of the guys that I work with, one of my shipmates, to come and grab me out of there. And in no way would I get offended if he's rough.
You got to keep listening, you know, pay attention at all times. You'll see me move my head, turning around. How does that make you feel? Nervous sometimes, you know, but that's the way you ought to feel up here, is nervous. So keep alive.
Guys are working in really trying conditions. The rain, probably 120, 125 degrees on the flight deck, and they have to launch the airplanes. They can't stop because they get hot. They can't stop because they get thirsty. They have to get the airplanes off the flight deck, and I've never seen one guy complain up there. They might complain down their shop, but you never see anybody complain on the flight deck.
I see a lot of guys that have done absolutely nothing with their life. In the period of time, you know, when I go home on leave, and I ask them, so what you been doing? Hanging out? I'm not hanging out. I've learned so much, you know, and reality has a tendency to hit you a lot in this job. All the hooks go under, because what happens when you go up, you got 90% of the hook on the outside of the thing, and if the chain is loose, a bounce will knock it out. But if it's under like this, a bounce won't knock it out. Nate top. Nate top.
They told me that I did that when I was new too, man.
It was a chief that told me. Yeah, well, the chief might be wrong.
Hey, Val, the elevator doors stuck closed, and they've been working on it. He said a while, so we got time.
Good. So we can take a break?
Yeah.
Come on. Take a break. Take a break.